I'm going to talk you through a demonstration called Pearls of Water. I'll talk you through the equipment setup first, and then I'll turn the lights out and turn everything on and show you how the demonstration works. So we've got a power signal generator here that's connected up to a vibration generator, and that moves up and down the piston that you can see at the top there and puts pressure on this small bit of flexible tubing. If we follow the flow path, the tube is plugged into the water supply, comes down through that little bit of flexible tubing that runs across the top of the vibration generator and out into this glass nozzle, and you can see the water's on there, so we've got a nice steady stream of water going into these trays that I've arrayed on the floor to catch most of the mess. So now I've turned the lights out and I've turned the vibration generator on. It's at a frequency of about 100 Hertz. So now the piston is moving up and down rapidly, repeatedly squashing that little bit of tubing and hopefully making a pulse in the water supply. I'm also going to turn on now a strobe, which is set at 100 Hertz as well. And that's flashing at the same rate as the vibration generator. And hopefully you can see the pearls of water apparently suspended in the air. Well, this is a bit of an optical illusion caused by the strobe, because what's actually still there is the continuous stream of water. So you're seeing these little round, almost balls of water. Now I've just moved some of the strobe lamps around a little bit to give you a better view of the beads. So I've just got one strobe now in front of the water stream, and so what you can see on the wall behind is the shadow of the beads of water. And you can see really well the parabolic arc that the flow is taking. What's interesting to note here is if you have a look at the relative positions of the beads, you can see the spacing in the horizontal axis is very regular. If you put a ruler on the wall there, you could even measure them. Whereas the vertical spacing, if you look from left to right, is gradually increasing. So there must be a force acting vertically on these droplets. I've come in for a close-up now, so I've got another strobe shining on the vibration generator, and you can see the frequency is really closely matched between the light and the signal generator, such that it's effectively slowed down the motion. So that's not real. That piston is still going at 100 Hertz. It's just that the strobe is almost matching that frequency, and so what you're seeing is effectively a almost slow motion movie of what's actually happening. So you can see it's going up, putting a little bit of pressure on the tubing and retracting. That's what's causing the beading of the water flow. So if I come back out again, just move the strobes around to try and give you a really good view of the beads. Okay, and if I change the frequency slightly. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that's slightly decreasing the frequency of the vibration generator. It looks like the beads are moving backwards. Slow it back down again so it's matching the strobe. And speed it up slightly. So the two frequencies are slightly out of sync now. Looks like the beads are moving forwards. Pearls in water.